Ooh, that was loud. Hey, K Willie. I figured let me come in before I fall all the way out the algorithm. Because if you don't do no videos, you will fall off. And don't y'all say nothing about my hair. Because I can't comb my hair, only got one hand. And it hurt too much to try to comb. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I guess I'm going to just try to throw either my little hat on. I'm gonna just, cause I got a few of these. I got a few of these little hats. So I might throw on one of these and go to the doctor and just put on like a little cute corresponding color shirt. I got a few of these little hats, so I might throw on one of them. I might leave this little hat on. I should have put on some earrings because my hair look a mess and I can't do nothing with it. Because for one, my hair is so thick that you got to use a little bit. It don't look like it, but it is. It's you got to use a little bit of, like, I need one hand to hold my head and the other hand to, be going through it with the brush and stuff, and I don't have that strength. So tomorrow is my day. Tomorrow I see the orthopedic hand specialist, and I guess he's going to tell me whether or not this requires surgery or what type of treatment they can do. And I've looked on YouTube at a lot of the um, trigger finger orthopedic doctors, and kind of like what the surgery is like. It's a very small surgery, and it's done in the office. At some places, it's not even done in the operating room. It's done in office because they just like cut a slit right there and repair the tendon under local anesthesia and send you home with some exercises, and you come back in 6 weeks and they look at it and stuff. So it's not a huge it's not a large operation. It's a very small incision. um so if that's what they say they have to do, that's what they say they have to do. I've already made up my mind that I'm sick of this happening. The steroid shots are no longer working. It only worked for like a month, and then the trigger or the clicking or catching or whatever some people call it has returned, because I only got the shot like a month ago, in either in June or July, and the clicking this August, and the clicking has returned. So um I'm not really sure what they're gonna say, but we gonna find out in the morning. My appointment is at 9:50 in the morning. We're gonna find out what they're gonna do. Because even picking up this glass, everything hurts. Um Yesterday I had a bad day. I had the worst day that I've had since this stuff started. I couldn't do anything. Picking up the remote, when I picked up the remote, it felt like it weighed 50 pounds. And everything was hurting. Like, everything I did, things that I'm right-handed, but you don't realize how many things you do with your left hand until your left hand starts to bother you. So I was just like, I didn't even realize I did all that shit with my left hand. So I was in so much pain yesterday. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna rest today and try to be still. Try not to, do a whole lot of moving. I kept it. I kept my brace on. Um, and finally last night, it kind of stopped hurting. And when I got up today, it wasn't hurting like it was yesterday. I don't know what happened yesterday. I don't know if I slept, if I slept wrong or what. But yeah, it was giving me some serious problems. So yesterday, all day, I was sitting up watching them catfish videos. I done got on that catfish channel and cannot get off. And I don't know why. Okay, I can't wear this hot hat because it's hot in here. Y'all just gonna have to look at this hair. I don't know why it is funny to me. It's not funny to me that people are getting catfish. That's not funny to me. But what is funny to me is when the white women find out that they have been catfished by somebody in Africa. They lose their whole mind. Okay? They legit go crazy. This one white woman, when she found out that her catfish was from Nigeria, she was like, he's black. She got up and she got up from the interview and she just ran and she was just having a heart attack. And then another woman thought she was talking to Johnny Depp. She just knew she was talking to Johnny Depp. She knew with all of her heart, mind, and soul that she had made a connection with Johnny Depp, and she was talking to Johnny Depp, and Johnny Depp loved her. He had sent a picture and told her that, okay, my hair is getting on my nerves. He had sent her a picture and told her that he loved her, honey, and she believed it. She was like, it has to be him. And when she found out it was somebody in Nigeria, you could just see that. I think I think these women are not tripping off of being catfished. I think they want to be catfished by somebody white. They definitely don't want to be catfished by somebody black. That just messes up their whole entire spirit when they find out that they have been catfished by somebody in Nigeria. It just kills them. You could see the light go off on the inside. It kills their whole entire spirit. And it's not funny because these people are losing thousands of dollars. It's not like you sent somebody $20 on Cash App or something. These men are talking these women whole drawers, bra, shirt, pants, socks, shoes. They taking everything. This one woman, she cashed in her 401k, gave the scammer her social security number, and she had a husband. She was married. And of course, she had to tell her husband what was going on. And I think it was something wrong with him because he was like, I'm going to stick beside her. I love her and I'm going to stick beside her. And had the dude, the scammer, the catfisher, had he been who he said he was going to be, the wife was going to leave her husband. But he turned out to be a Nigerian. She was making plans on leaving her husband. If that had worked out, she was gonna leave him. When it was all said and done, she had gave them $250,000. I mean, these people be giving up some money. I'm like, I'm in the wrong profession. I need to be a catfisher. I need to be pulling people's pictures off the internet. Because these folks is out here making some money. My gray hair is coming back, y'all. I was wondering if that dye was ever going to leave. It looked like it finally is. Because my gray is graying. It's coming back. Um, these people be having some real money. I'm not talking about play money. These people be having money. This one woman, who was that? Hey, KK. This one woman, when it was all said and done, and they tallied up everything because she kept the receipts, she kept gift cards, she had all of it. When it was all said and done, she had then gave these people in Nigeria $250,000. Them Nigerians be doing some scamming. They know how to get these women, make them feel good, lie to them. You are my queen. Yes, my queen. One woman was like, he calls me his queen, and I just love that. No one has ever called me queen before. Yeah, girl, he calling you queen and taking all of your money at the same time. I'll call you queen if that's all it takes for you to send me thousands of dollars. I'll call you all kind of queen. Yes, my queen. My beautiful queen. Oh, queen, girl, you out here looking good. Hey, queen. I'll call you all kind of queens. And check on you and stuff for thousands of dollars. Yes, you will be my queen. $250,000? You are most definitely my queen. Oh, yes, you are. For that kind of money? $250,000? You'll be my queen every day. I will call you. I will call you and check on you. Hey, Rosemary. Hey, Blue True. I will call you and check on you every day. Hey, queen. I need to go to the grocery store today. Can you send me $250? Because some of these people, like, yeah, they wasn't. One lady was in love with who she thought was a general in the United States military, and he was telling her that the military was starving them because she sent him $1,000 for some food. Now, girl, I know you know the military feeds these people. They gonna eat. She's sending this man thousands of dollars for food, and he in the military. She's sending him plane ticket money, and I'm like, where do they dig these people up from? Bay Area. Where you at in the Bay? What part of the Bay Area you in? Where do these people come from? Like, and how is it that these people get on the internet every day because they be in different chat rooms and different forums and different dating sites and don't understand the concept of catfishing. Vallejo. Oh, okay. We ain't too far from each other. They they go on dating sites. The woman that thought she was in love with, what's the dude from Hootie and the Blowfish? What's his name? The black guy from, I think it was, he was Hootie and the Blowfish. Yeah, Darius Rucker. He was a member of Hootie and the Blowfish. One lady thought that she was in a relationship with him. A whole relationship. Like you're blogging. We just having fun. But I do be out sometimes doing little stuff at restaurants and stuff that I go to here in the Bay Area. So this lady thought that she was in a relationship with Hootie and the Blowfish dude, Darius Rucker. And of course she wasn't. She was a little older white lady. This how they got her. The company that runs the catfishing service said, we're going to go to his concert and we want you to text him while he's on stage. So while they were at the concert and he was on stage, they called her and told her to text him and ask him where he was and what he was doing. And he told her that he was in Tennessee. The concert was in Palm Springs. I don't know how much money she had. I don't even remember how much money she had sent him. But she had sent him money because he told her that his money was tied up because he was going through a divorce. And I just don't understand how these people, you have enough intelligence to be on these dating sites to get these start profiles, put your profiles out here and everything, but you don't have the intelligence to understand that people are out here catfishing. You don't understand that when someone is asking you, a celebrity, especially like Johnny Depp, or a singer, or someone is asking you for money, that doesn't throw up a red flag for you. I just don't, I don't get it. And one lady, her one man, he told his daughter, what was going on. He had met this lady and she was like into cryptocurrency and all of that kind of stuff, and she was supposed to help him get on the inside and make a whole lot of money. And I think he had given this lady like $40,000 that he never saw again. And he really liked her. Like, he was like, she's pretty, and she's talking about, when the money was supposed to had increased to like 100 and some thousand dollars. And when it came time to draw the money out, they wouldn't give him the money. Oh, well, you got to put up 100,000 to get 100,000. What? And so the woman that, he thought he was corresponding with, he had built this relationship with her. oh, we're gonna meet. She's gonna come and stay with me, and she's so pretty, and she's so this. And every time they find out, especially when it's men, that of course these profiles have been stolen from other women. They're not even talking to women. The majority of time they're talking to men who have just stolen pictures off of the internet of these pretty women. It just shows how gullible some people are. And it's not just men that are gullible. Like a lot of these older women, who maybe husbands have died or haven't been in a relationship in a while and want to be in a relationship and meet somebody online and just fall head over heels for them over some conversation. You have to be so careful how you appear on social media, how you put yourself out here, because if you're going into certain chat rooms, your profile says widow, or you got a target on your back. You have to be careful how you present yourself on social media, especially in these chat rooms and dating sites and stuff. When I get messages all the time on Facebook. Hi, I just saw your profile and I want to be your friend. Block. Every time I get that, I will block them. If I don't know you, I don't want to be your friend. Why would I want to be your friend? And it's always some weird looking white dude. I don't want to be your friend. Or this I get all the time also. I get a lot of messages from their profile picture is like the picture of maybe they present themselves as a Babalawo, or some type of Ifa priest, or something in Ifa or Lukumi or whatever. I get a lot of those messages also. I block those people too because they be out here scamming too. They want to, oh, I can do a reading for you, or you need this, or I was looking at your this and you look like you need this. I block all of them. I don't even talk to them. I've had people from who I assume is, you don't know where these people are from, but I'm assuming that they're from Africa or whatever, ask me questions like, who gave you the authority to use Oshun's name? And, why is your name Oshun? Or, all kind of weird stuff. And I just block them. I don't even want to have a conversation because, I know that it's a lot of scamming out here. And I brought this up to especially women in my age group to let you know to be careful, because it is so many different scams out there. Like, I was looking at a video the other day, and a YouTuber, I guess this couple, they have a lot of subscribers on YouTube. They do like travel vlogs and stuff. Someone hacked their bank account, got into their bank account, and they said they got into their YouTube or tried to get into their YouTube. But anyway, they got their email and all this kind of stuff off of YouTube. Some kind of way hacked into their bank account, and he said he was able to stop it. They got into his wife's account. he was able to call the bank and put a stop on it before they could get into his account, but they were trying to. And they took all of the money out of his wife's account and put it into another account and another account before the bank was able to trace it, before they wired it out of the country or whatever. So the bank was able to catch it and put a freeze on all of their bank accounts. It's so many scams going around. You have to be careful, especially when you're doing a lot of stuff on social media. You have to be careful who you're talking to, who you're, giving your information to. Like, never give out any, like, your social security number. You should not be giving that to anybody online. Just be careful who you give information to and who you send money to, because one of the ladies, not only was she sending money, but they were sending money to her and having her like thousands of dollars. They were sending like thousands of dollars to her and having her put that money into like Bitcoin machines and stuff and sending it to them. So she was laundering money here in the United States from Africa. And I don't know how she said the FBI or somebody found her and found out she was doing it. Some kind of way they caught her. And she turned over all of the information, where the money was coming from, how she was getting the money and stuff. And that's when she found out I could go to jail for doing that. Like, she didn't know that what she was doing was wrong. Like, she thought she was helping her boyfriend. It's the lengths that they will go to and go through is really serious. Like, everybody should be watching that show just to see how serious this catfishing is. I thought everybody knew about catfishing by now. There was a whole show on MTV back in the day, a long time ago. And one lady was saying, I don't know why I didn't see it, because I watched Dr. Phil talk about this years ago. And she was like, I never thought that I would be the person that he was talking about. So she knew about catfishing, but she was in a very vulnerable time in her life. Yes, girl, this is a new modern, up to date catfishing, because these people is a team of people, and they actually do the research. Like, they take the person who is being catfished, they take all of the information, and they actually can trace. Like, one time, this one lady, the people were asking her for gifts to send them stuff from the store. And so they put a tracker in one of the gifts at the bottom of the box. They put a tracker in there. And that box went to Lagos, Nigeria. That's how she found out, because it was supposed to go to Texas. And Texas was just a checkpoint. It went to Texas because that was the address that she sent it to. And then it went from Texas to Nigeria. And so that's how she found out she was being catfished. But everything she was sending to a Texas address. Phoenix said, "Oh, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Let me see if I can. Let me find the child yesterday. That's all I was watching. I was just watching them back to back. The let me see. The channel is called Catfished. Go to that channel. It is so many videos up. Yes, they be having call centers where it's just all kind of people in there just doing a little scams for the day. Just all sitting in the room together, just talking on the phone and doing their scams or texting or whatever. That's what they do. That's how they get paid. I mean, because some of these people be sending like gift cards and Visa cards and we're not talking a little bit of money. Because if you're sending $250 every week, you know what I mean? Eventually that stuff's gonna add up. Like I said, one woman, when they tallied everything that she had sent, it was $250,000. She had sent all of her 401k. She said she cashed in her insurance, everything. Everything for this man that she had never even talked to on the phone. And this the crazy thing. Like half of these people don't even talk. They ain't never FaceTime the person or nothing. They just be getting text messages and they fall in love with people over a text message. Over, constantly texting somebody. You ain't never talked to them on the phone. You ain't never FaceTime, nothing. And the one that had fell in love with Johnny Depp, she was like, "Well, send me a picture of you to let me know that it's really you." And it was a picture of Johnny Depp holding up a sign that said, "I love you, Kathy." It was so photoshopped that the hands wasn't even the same color as Johnny Depp's face. And she believed it. She was like, "He sent me this. Right after I told him to send me something so that I know he real, he sent me this. He said he loved me." Girl, you won't believe it. You will not believe how much these people, I saw one and I was like really sad because it was an older man, an older white dude. And the girl was like super pretty, young, super pretty. And he said, "I've never been the most handsome. I've never been considered a really handsome guy." He wasn't. So I don't know why he thought that this young girl in her 20s, he had to have been like in his 60s or something. Why you think a young, fit, pretty girl wants you, Papa? Why you think that? And he done sent her all kind of money. And come to find out, he looked like, now this one, he looked like he was finna cry. When the girl came, they found the girl pictures that they was using, they found her. And she came on the show and she was like, people have been stealing my pictures for a while. I'm really sorry that this happened to you, but it ain't me. I have tried to have it stopped, but I can't stop people from stealing my pictures and stuff. And he was looking at her like, you're not gonna say nothing to me. And she was like, I ain't had nothing to do with that. I've never sent a message to you or talked to you. Someone stole, has been stealing my pictures. And I swear he looked like he was finna cry. Because she basically, she didn't want to say anything to him because, like, hey, I don't know you. These people are stealing my pictures and stuff. And he just sat there like he was going to cry when she said, it ain't me. It's not me at all. He really looked like he was going to cry. Like, one lady was on there crying. The one that gave the $250,000 and come to find out it was somebody black, she cried. She was crying. Wow, people have no morals at all. Don't these folks believe in karma? Probably not. Probably not. You know why? Because they're not forcing these people to do this. They're not forcing them to do it. These people are voluntarily giving up their money. This is what my mama used to say, a bought lesson is better than told. Because everybody should know now about catfishing. And if somebody is asking you for thousands of dollars, don't know red flags. What? You don't have the sensor for red flags? And some of these people are intelligent. These are not a bunch of dummies doing this. Like one lady, the black man, he was a business owner. One man was an engineer. These are not dummies. So you don't have your red flag sensor done just went off. You want to be in love so bad that you're willing to pay thousands of dollars. That ain't the other people's fault. Now, yeah, it's wrong. Of course, what they're doing is wrong. But the people that is giving their money, they wrong too. Especially the ones whose families tell them to don't do that. That it's a scam. Like one guy was telling his mama, it's a scam. Stop sending money. Don't do that. And she was like, no, he's overseas and he needs my help. One woman, even after the people told her it was a scam, she was being catfished. After they told her she was being catfished, she still was sending money. She was still sending them money. So is that their fault or hers? It's dangerous to even talk with these kind of people. There is a bad criminal organization out of Nigeria called Black Axe that are doing these scams. It can become really dangerous. One woman almost went to jail because she was laundering money. They were sending money to her in the through the mail. They were sending cash to her through the mail from Nigeria and telling her to take it to ATMs that have a Bitcoin machine. Oh, I think this is how she got caught. She went to her bank and was doing it there, and because it was a large sum of cash. The camera caught her. The camera caught her putting large sums of cash in the uh, in the machine. And I don't know if the machine checked the money or what happened, but anyway, she said either the FBI or somebody came and knocked on her door and was like, "Where you get that money from?" And they sat down with her and had a very nice conversation. And she said she told them everything she knew because she got scared. She got diarrhea at the mouth and just blurted out everything. And they told her the only reason why she wasn't getting locked up is because she cooperated. So yeah, you can't be out here playing with these people. You can't be sending them money, and you can't allow them to send you money, because some people, that's how they were baiting them. Like one lady was like, "Oh, it's time for me to pay my car note, and my car note is $500." And they were like, "Oh, well, sweetheart, I'll send you the $500." And she was like, "What?" And so they sent her a check for $500. And she put the check in her checking account. And of course, the check bounced. The check bounced. So yeah, they be doing them dirty. Tammy said a lot of women have committed suicide over these situations. It is a lot worse than what these shows really show. And I'm pretty sure this show does not look like it wants to, you know, they would want to show anything where someone committed suicide or like really hurt themselves behind this, situation or whatever. But I'm telling you, the and y'all just gonna have to be mad at me because this is funny to me. And I do have a twisted sense of humor. Y'all don't know me, but I do. This was funny to me. When the white woman found out that the people was in Nigeria, when she found out they was black, I think she would have taken a alien over somebody black. When she found out that the catfisher was black, she had a heart attack. That that triggered her more than anything else in the. She forgot all about how much money she had. She forgot that these people had her social security number and everything, messed up her SSI check, did all kind of stuff. uh Went in, changed the address to her SSI check and everything. She forgot all about that. It's like, he black. He black. I mean, she was hot. Do you hear me? She was like, you mean to tell me I let somebody black take my money? Oh my God. I ain't never. She forgot all about the money. She didn't care nothing about the money at that point. It was just the fact that somebody black. And that was the way she said it. She said, he's black. When the man told her that, yeah, we did a reverse check and we found out where your information was being used and all this kind of stuff, and it was in Lagos, Nigeria, she said, he's black. And the guy was like, yeah, then more than likely it's Nigeria, so yeah, they're probably black. She got up from that interview. She would have rather it be a Klingon, any of them aliens, but somebody black. Hey, Melissa, I mean, that just messed her up. She just gave away, and the sad thing about this particular woman, and she didn't have that much. She was on SSI. She was on SSI. She had like a little bit of savings or something. She had a little bit of money, but they got her social security number. They got everything. They got everything from her. Like her whole, they had to go in and help her, like get her SSI check back. Because she gave them everything. Address, social security number. She gave them everything. No, she didn't have the 250,000. The lady that had the 250,000, she had a job. Her and her husband were working people. This was two different people. Girl, she gonna hate black people for the rest of her life. Well, I said, oh, I know she ain't got no black friends. She ain't got no black friends the way she said black. I mean, she said black. I ain't heard nobody say black with that much disgust in their tone in a long time. She hot. She not, if she see anybody black, she gonna be mad. But her roommate was trying to tell her, stop doing that, girl. And she wouldn't listen. A lot of these people have family members who tell them that's a scam. You're being catfished. And they be like, no, he loves me. He calls me his queen. I'm his queen. Hey, friendly Candace. Girl, I could hear Jim Crow all in their voice. Because when she found out it was somebody black, honey, she was through. She was fit to be tied. Honey, she was through with the world. She was through with that interview. She got up from that interview and walked. She was hot. Do you hear me? She was mad. This black person then took my money. No, you gave him your money along with your social security number and everything else. They didn't take it. You gave it to him. That's why my feeling sorry for them is so limited. Because if it, like if it was somebody that I felt, now this woman, I did feel like she was kind of slow. So, I gave her the benefit of the doubt. But if you're college educated, you're an engineer, you're a physicist, you're a working person. You should know if you're a big, fat, old white man with a big old burly beard that look like, is unkempt, a pretty young, fit 20 something year old woman is more than likely not. They not. And then asking you for money on top of it. This one man, he was sending this girl everything. Panties, bras, perfume, sweatsuits. He was sending her everything. Candy. Just, she would have a whole list of stuff. And then he would send her all this stuff, and she wouldn't even do a haul or nothing, or thank him. She would probably send him a picture and be like, "Oh, I got the stuff." But he said she wanted this green jacket or something, and he thought that she would at least put the jacket on and take a picture and send him a picture. You think she did? You think she put that jacket on and sent him a picture? You think she sent him a picture of herself in any of them panties? I don't feel sorry for you. Because that's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. You I think some of the people just, it's exciting for them. Oh, he's texting me now. Oh, he's texting me now. He said, "Hey, how you doing, Queen?" Oh my God, it make me feel so good when he called me Queen. Let me send him $1,000. You can't tell these people nothing. I don't trust the over flatterer. It immediately side eye Queen. I don't need to be a queen. Queen, that don't make me feel good. Hey, Queen. You know how many times I've been called a queen? So I'm not getting excited about somebody calling me a queen. But this one lady, she was like, he calls me queen. He calls me his queen. No one has ever called me queen. Girl, I will call you queen all day long for $1,000. I will call you every morning. Hey, queen, send me that $1,000 now. Hey, queen, what you doing, girl? I'll be your friend, and I won't even charge you $250,000. You can just send me like $1,000 a month, and I will call you every day and call you queen and check on you. Cause one lady was like, no one checks on me, no one is concerned about me, and he was concerned about me. Like, he checked up on me. He texts me every day and asks me how I'm doing. I will text you every day. Every day I will text you. Hey, queen, how you feeling? What you doing today, girl? If you want me to text you in 2 hours, I'll text you again. Girl, what you doing now? Yes, Queen. Yes. Send me that $1,000. And I won't ask you for nothing else. So we got a flat rate. Just send me the $1,000. And I will queen you to death. I will call you queen as how many times you need to hear queen in one day. I will be texting you, hey queen, hey girl, what you doing? I most definitely will. Girl, Melissa, I be saying it all day long. She will get sick of me though. She will get sick of me. Cause every 15 to 20 minutes, hey queen, what you doing, girl? Send me a picture. I would drive her ass crazy. Phoenix say, give me $1,000 a week and you'll have the 31-day queen package. I will queen you out. Do you hear me? She would be like, okay, can you stop calling me queen? Okay, boo. Because one lady said, he calls me boo. I was dying laughing. I was like, so white people y'all don't have nicknames? I was like, white people, y'all don't give each other nicknames? Like, every black person got a nickname. We grew up with somebody calling us something. And it was just the way she said, he calls me boo. No one has called me that. Like, y'all don't have nicknames for each other? She was just so enamored with the fact that he called her boo. So her catfish didn't call her queen. He called her boo. And she was like, goddess, whatever you want to be called, I will call you that. Just let me, or I will make it up. Hey, goddess, how you doing, girl? I will make something up. I will make something up. Well, she didn't have a nickname, obviously, because she was so happy that he was calling her boo. He calls me boo. I was like, Lord, no, we be having nicknames, like real nicknames, not baby and sweetheart. Them ain't nicknames. Those are terms of endearment. We got nicknames like Pookie and Cooter Bear, and my nickname was Plookie, Man Man, Ray Ray. Them kind of nicknames. Usually a nickname that's got something to do with your name, but they change it around a little bit. Like, my son's nickname is G Money because his first name starts with a G and somebody added money to it. And my youngest boy, his nickname used to be Shouty, not Shorty. No one called him Shorty. It was Shouty. They used to call him Shouty. Now I think they call him RJ, which is his middle name and the initial to his middle name and then initial to his last name, RJ. We used to call my mama Momo because my kids didn't know how to say granny or grandma. And instead of saying grandma, they used to say Momo. They was trying to say grandma. My son would be trying to say grandma, but he was saying Momo. So we called her Momo forever. And my granddaughter, she couldn't say grandma, so she used to call me Mimi for a minute until she finally got it. But I was Mimi for a hot minute, but Mimi didn't stick with me. So my nickname is Granny. Everybody in the family just call me, everybody just call me Granny. Sometimes I be thinking my grandkids don't even know my name because they all just call me Granny. So everybody has, you know, see, Tammy said hers was Susie Q. Everybody, everybody in the black community got some kind of nickname. It's either from your name or something that you did in the family that people thought was funny. Judy. I call my husband Judy. Be, when I want to get on his nerves, I call him Judy because he's got a big butt. Big, juicy Judy booty. Judy with the big booty. So I'll be calling him Judy. He be hot too. I don't care. Everybody got a name. Gizmo's nickname is Poochie. Everybody be calling him Poochie or so sometimes we call him Cracker because he white. We call him Cracker. And you know, like it's like this ongoing, it's a running joke in the family that Gizmo is not black. But Gizmo says that he's black because he's all white. We always tell him there's no way you can be African American. You have to be Caucasian. And it's a running joke that Gizmo is like, no, I'm black. And we call him Cracker sometimes just to, just to mess with him. Because he wants to be African American so bad. But I be like, Gizmo, buddy, you have nothing on you. Not not even a few brown hairs or anything. He's just totally white. And he's not an albino dog. He's just, he's just all white. So we be telling him, buddy, we're sorry. You're adopted. He be like, I'm black. I'm black. Friendly Candace said, my nickname is Pooh Mama. But as I grew up, it became Puma. Okay, Puma. I didn't really grow up with a nickname, but people call me V or others. I'm sorry, but Gizmo acts like a grumpy old black man. I think Gizmo acts like a grumpy old white man. A old white man. Gizmo is the real king of them. He is, for real. He is grumpy though. I really think that Gizmo is one of them grumpy old white men that wears pants way up to his chest. Like that white man that's on my community wall, that's Gizmo. Gizmo like, I'm black. I don't care what none of y'all say. I am African American. He been in an African American family all his life, so he black. No matter how white he is. Girl, he be sick of me. He be sick of me. Because I be the one bothering him. Picking him up and stuff, and he don't like to be picked up. He is not a He's not a like lap dog and want to be sitting in your lap and want somebody to carry him around. He ain't that type of dog. Put me down. Don't touch me. Don't look at me unless he hungry. No, dogs don't see color. Everything is black and white to them. I don't think they see color the way we see color. They don't have, they don't see bright colored images, which is weird to me. I don't know why they make dog toys in bright colors and dogs don't see color. They should just make their toys bland because they don't see it anyway. The color ain't for the dog, it's for the human because dogs don't see color like we do. So all of their toys could be beige or black and white. He would be with my husband right now if my husband was at home. He only stayed with me when but see, Gizmo has what they call the Gizmo feels like my husband is the pack leader. He knows, he like, you the mama. You're nobody. I'm running with the big dog. He knows I'm not the big dog in the family. He knows my husband is the pack leader. So he wants to hang with the pack leader. He don't want to be with me. Gizmo's like, you're nobody. I'm running with the big dog. That's he has that pack mentality like dogs do. He wants to be with the person that he feels is in charge. And he wants to protect me because he feels like I'm the weak one in the pack. So he does everything especially when my husband is gone, he won't leave my sight. He is my protector. But I think he feels like when the pack leader is gone, I'm in charge. He's in charge, not me. He is in charge until the pack leader comes back, and then he assumes the position as the second in charge. We got him when he was young. He was very young when we got him. And my son, it was a bad situation. It looked like he had been separated from his mother. When we got him, he was able to eat um puppy food. Like, he wasn't too young not to eat. He was able to eat puppy food, but he was real young. And my son said, like, where he found him was like in the back of these apartments, and like some kids was being mean to him and stuff. And he said they all went out there and they were like looking for the mother or the rest of the puppies, and they never found the mom or any other puppies. It was just Gizmo. Like, somebody had dropped him off there or something. um Maybe something had happened to his mother. They didn't, no one in the apartment complex knew. And my son's friend lived in that apartment complex. And so he went over there, like every day. And he never found Gizmo's mother or any other puppies that looked like Gizmo. So we don't have a clue what he really is. We just, the vet has just said that he is definitely a terrier, but what he's mixed with, we don't know. But there is a dog on Instagram that looks so much like Gizmo. I mean, they look a lot alike. And so I asked the lady what her dog was, and she said he was a long haired Jack Russell Terrier. I swear Gizmo looks exactly like this dog. They look like they could have came from the same litter. The only difference is I think that other dog's nose is a different color. It's lighter than Gizmo. So we don't really know what type of dog Gizmo is. I mean, he a little cutie pie with an attitude. He got a bad attitude, but I think some of that is trauma. Like we don't know what happened to him, how he was taken from his mother, or what happened to his mother. And they say that dogs have very short term memory. Like they don't remember a lot of stuff. And it's crazy because we've been here almost 3 years and Gizmo still bark at the people that he still be barking at people, and I know he know them. But if he don't like you, he just don't like you. He don't care. He will bark at you. He just do not care. And he will bark at you. He will run up on you and bark at you and then walk away like he ain't did shit. Like my son came over here the other day and I was like, Gizmo, your brother here? And Gizmo came out the room and then looked at him and was like, oh, okay, yeah, I know you. and just, and just walked away. Like he hadn't shown a bit of aggression. And my son was like, Gizmo, what is wrong with you? He was like, that little dude got dementia or something. He act like he don't know me. I mean, just ran up on him. And then looked at him and was like, oh, okay. False alarm. And just walked away like, huh, la, 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 la. I was just joking. That's who Gizmo is. That's him. He'll bark at you in a minute. I mean, people be coming to deliver packages and stuff, and the window be open, and Gizmo be going off. One time the mailman came and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset your dog. I was like, I felt like saying my dog is crazy. You didn't upset him. You ain't upset him. He do that to everybody. Anytime somebody come in that gate, he go off. Just go crazy. So if y'all ain't watching this show, go watch this show. Because you will be amazed at how many people are getting catfished in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is 2023. Like this shit still happening. Like y'all not watching TV? Y'all not watching YouTube? But one woman, she was like, I didn't think it would ever happen to me. After that first $1,000 that you sent, you should have been like, it's happening to me. But see, the thing is, nobody will ever get me because I don't have an extra $1,000 just to be giving somebody. You won't get me. You're not going to get me. I'm not sending you cash apps. I'm not sending you shit. They'll drop me like a hot potato because they ain't gonna get no money. Yep, but you ain't Rose. You ain't never seen catfishing videos though. Like you've never seen anything. It don't have to be on YouTube, but you've never seen anything about catfishing. You've never seen anything about scams. The people in Nigeria scamming people. You ain't never seen nothing about this. And I'm being serious now. No, all jokes aside. That was one of the reasons why I said I was going to talk about it on this channel, because maybe people haven't seen it. Maybe people don't know that this is still going on. You've seen the old ones. Okay, well, it's this new ones now, girl. It's the old ones on steroids. They on new shit now because they using all the newer technology to the Tinder swindler is on Netflix still. I think he was Israeli. And I didn't see that. Maybe I'll watch that tonight. I didn't see the Tinder swindler, but they're all the same thing. They're all basically, because some of these people met the people on dating sites. Some of them met people on, like, in Facebook groups and in on dating sites. I didn't even know it was a such thing as Facebook Date. I didn't know Facebook had a dating thing. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I gotta see if my Netflix work. Because my Netflix, let me see if it works. Oh shit. My Netflix on this TV was acting weird. Like it won't come up. Yeah, it don't work. And I told my husband, I said, something is going on with my Netflix. And he was like, it's not going on with mine. Yeah, something's wrong with mine. I think I'm gonna have to uninstall it and put it back because it's not working. It won't come on. TV, come back. Where's the remote, Gizmo? Oh, there it is. Don't worry about it, buddy. I got it. Yeah, my Netflix is acting weird. So I'm gonna have to uninstall it and install it back. I need to turn my fan on. It's getting hot in here. They gave me 1,000 napkins when I went to Taco Bell the other day. Yes, I went and got me a taco from Taco Bell. When people used to date and say they look one way, but end up looking like a seahorse. She said a seahorse. Girl, my husband, when he don't want to do something, what it's not that he don't want to do it. It's just that he thinks certain things I should be able to do on my own. And if he think I can do it myself, he wants me to do it. Because he was like, just uninstall it. Just uninstall it and put it back on there. It should be fine. Maybe your Roku is acting up. And I'm like, why you can't do it? Since you know what to do, why can't you do it? And he's like, why can't you do it? That's the kind of stuff we go through. And then, like I'm about to do right now, I'm going to lie and say that I put it and it didn't work. So when he gets home tonight, I'm going to be like, yeah, I uninstalled the Netflix and installed it back and it's still not working. Can you see what's going on with the net? And then he'll be like, okay, well, at least you tried. I'm not doing shit. I'm not uninstalling nothing. I'm just going to tell him I did it. And then he'll be like, oh, okay, well, let me look at it. I'm not going through that. As a matter of fact, I should call him and ask him what the password is. I think I know what it is. In the man cave. So I can go watch it in there. Because his TV bigger than mine anyway. He got a big TV in there. And I was complaining about that. I was like, your TV in the man cave is bigger than mine. I need a bigger TV. And he was like, you don't need a bigger TV. There's nothing wrong with that TV. That TV is fine. You don't need a bigger TV. Well, your TV is bigger than mine, though. So I need a bigger TV. I bought him that for his birthday. So you should have bought me a bigger TV for my birthday. Oh, let me show you guys what he got me for my birthday came. Let me show y'all. This thing heavy too. And I ain't took it out the box yet. Can y'all see it? It is the Hot Wave Pilates Bar Exercise System Portable Gym. So let me show y'all what's in here. Because it's got a carrying bag and everything. So it comes with a carrying bag. So you get the wheels. This for the abdominal exercises. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that yet. The straps for the bar. And I think these are the resistance bands that you hook to the Pilates bar. I got the pink. They come in different colors. You get 2 sets of resistance bands. The hooks that you hook everything to. And then your exercise, the kind of like manual to show you how to do like the different exercises and stuff. And it shows you that it is a Pilates bar. So you can do ab exercises with the roller thing, hips and thighs, sit-ups. The bar will help you do the sit-ups, biceps, back, shoulders, and chest. So it's a full body workout once you learn how to, put everything together. And you can take it with you. If you go like to a hotel, you go on vacation or whatever, you can. It looks like it's really easy to put together. It looks like everything just screws together on that bar. I want to try to do the sit-ups though. So I saw a young lady on, this is one of them, TikTok made me buy it. I saw a young lady on TikTok uh using it, and so there are a couple of TikTokers who do the exercises, male and female TikTokers who use the hot wave system. So it was only like 30 something dollars, like almost 40, but not quite. And it's got like some of the exercises on the box. So this looks better than um trying to lift weights and have all them weights and stuff, because we have a few weights and stuff, but we don't have a whole lot. Oh, and girl, I ain't got no cave yet. I told my husband when we move, I'm a want a she shed, but I don't have a cave. He has said that there is a little small part in the cave that he said that I could set up my computer stuff right there. But I don't want to be in no little cubby. So I don't have no cave. But I don't care, him and Gizmo, that's where they go and do, they computer stuff. I don't care nothing about that. So I did talk to my doctor about the insulin resistance and what's that drug? Oh, Tesla? Oh, Tensla? The one that everybody taking now for weight loss. Honey, my doctor was like, no ma'am. He was like, um, I'm not recommending. He said there are very few people that I recommend that for, and all of the people that I've recommended it for have been type 2 diabetics. You're not. He said you're not a candidate. He said, yeah, all of them, Majerno, Wegovy, Ozempic. That's it. All of them drugs. He said, you're not a candidate for that. Plus, he said that because I already have like IBS and some gastro intestinal issues, I would not be a candidate for that. He said is those drugs have a lot of weird stomach side effects that people are not really talking about. And he said some of these side effects, he said, in 10 years may end up being like fen-phen and Redux. He said, because see, I got caught up in that fen-phen mess too. And I had a really good doctor who, as soon as it came out that fen-phen was running up people's blood pressure and was having some adverse uh, side effects, he was like, "Up, that's that. That's the end of that." And he like took me off. So I really didn't. I think I was only on it for maybe a month. But my doctor was like, "No, you're not a candidate for that." And he said Kaiser is not giving that drug out like a lot of other facilities. He said they've been very selective about um, who gets that. And it's not just somebody like myself who is not diabetic but just wants to lose weight. He was like, get out there and do the work. Stop eating. He didn't say stop eating, like starve myself. But he was like, leave them carbs alone and sugar and, keep exercising every day. Because I told him, I said, I've been exercising. It's been like almost a whole month. It'll be a month on the 31st. And I ain't lost no weight. I lost 1 pound. And he was like, yeah, it may take you 3 or 4 months before the scale says anything. He was like, stay away from the scale. Why are you weighing yourself every week? You're not going to do anything but upset yourself by getting on the scale, every week and expecting the scale to change. He was like, stay away from the scale. Leave the scale alone. Get on the scale in 4 months and see what's going on then. So I was like, yeah. Yeah, I was after I had saw some of the videos about it, and I saw this one woman say she pooped in the bed. She couldn't even make it to the bathroom. She done said she didn't poop the bed twice. It just runs out. And one woman was like the first month she was vomiting, and but then after her body got used to it, she stopped. And I'm not a good vomiter. I don't. Anytime I have to throw up, I cry. Because I have, what is it? Like fear of vomiting. This is it's a real thing. Like some people are scared of clowns, I'm scared of vomit. And anytime I have to throw up, it's just my anxiety level goes to a 10. Now I can poop. I don't think I'm not scared of diarrhea. I can poop as long as it's not painful. But I'm not about to be shitting in the bed. I don't want to do that. That does not sound and then some people who take it go through all of these crazy side effects and still don't lose no weight. Like one lady, she was on there and she been on it for like a couple of months and ain't lost no weight, and she was upset. She was like, I'm going to the doctor and everybody else is like, I'm 20 pounds down, I'm 30 pounds down, and here she is. She says she ain't lost no weight. Yeah, I am doing low carb. I'm doing low carb. I'm trying to do higher, more protein because I want to lose weight, but I don't want to lose muscle. So, I'm trying to make sure I get enough protein in, and I'm one of those people that all protein powder is disgusting to me. Those like protein drinks, that shit is so nasty to me. I had to like add water to it and everything. Yeah, I'm just, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do like he said, and leave that scale alone because the scale will, when it's not moving, you get discouraged. I do, so I am gonna leave the scale alone, and and not check it every week like I was doing. No, I eat meat. I eat meat. I'm not doing like I was doing before. When I was vegan, I wasn't eating any meat. But I eat meat. I still eat chicken and fish and beef. I'm just not eating bread and rice and pasta. Yeah, but see, a lot of people who are on that, I don't think they really changed their diets. They thinking because that is an appetite suppressant, they can still eat what they want and still lose weight. I think a lot of them do. Yeah. What it does too is it slows down your stomach emptying function. And this is where my doctor said the problem comes in. Because some people, it slows down your stomach emptying function so much that it paralyzes your stomach. And you will get to the point where your stomach won't empty. You'll eat food, but it's not going where it's supposed to go. You're constipated. Your stomach is not emptying, so it's not coming out, and it's sitting in your stomach, and that makes you sick. You get sick. It's called stomach paralysis. My doctor said that's the worst side effect of that drug is stomach paralysis. He said you never want your stomach to be paralyzed. He said it's the worst pain in the world because the food ain't moving. And if it's just sitting there and you can't throw it up or poop it out, you in trouble. And he said that's the worst side effect of that drug. They are seeing more and more people come to the hospital with stomach paralysis. I don't want that. And I've already had a stomach emptying test done. I don't want none of that shit. That medication was intended for diabetics. I heard real diabetics are having a hard time getting it because everybody is taking it. It's true. And I think that's part of the reason why Kaiser is not giving it as a weight loss drug only to very few people. Because I have Kaiser insurance. And that's what they doing here. That's what my doctor said. He said it's very few people in Kaiser are being given that for just weight loss. Very few. They not handing that shit out like candy at Kaiser. Because I heard one young lady say she was on one of them and it was time for her to move up to the next dosage and she couldn't get it because CVS didn't have any more. Hey, RBS and more. Yeah, some people do lose a lot of weight. Oh, and he said, my doctor also said that you will have to be on taking them shots for the rest of your life because as soon as you come off the drug, your body is eventually going to go back to how it was regularly. If you don't have that drug to suppress your appetite, you going to gain that weight back because you going to go back to eating and your body is going to go back to how it naturally functions. So you want to take that drug? You want to take a shot for the rest of your life? Nah, I'm not doing that. Yeah, you would definitely have to change. But see, you would have to be doing that while you're on the drug. Like, you would have to be changing the way you look at food, period, while you're on the drug, not just eating normal. Because I've seen a few people on YouTube who are talking about the drug and they said they haven't really changed their diet in any way and they're not exercising. One lady, she was like, yeah, I've lost 60 pounds and I'm not exercising or anything. Well, when you get off the drug, if you're not doing anything, you're not exercising, you haven't changed the way that you eat because you're used to this drug suppressing your appetite. If you no longer have that, then you're going to go back to eating like you were eating normally. and you're gonna gain the weight back. Yeah, you got to do something. You can't just eat regular. Yeah, I know. My trigger is sugar. My thing is sugar. I was drinking a lot of my calories, sodas, frappuccinos, and I would start off my day. If I wasn't going to Starbucks, I would buy the big thing of Starbucks from the grocery store, and I would have iced coffee with my breakfast in the morning. So I'm starting out the day with a cup of sugar. So I stopped all of that. With my breakfast in the morning, I usually drink water now, or sparkling water or something. Mine is sugar. I'm still, I still crave sugar like somebody crazy. Sugar is my crack. Yeah, mine is not even salt. Mine is definitely sugar over salt. I will take uh, a sugary drink over anything, over chips, because I'm not really a chips person. I don't really like salt like that, but I love me some sugar, candy, carbs, rice. I'm not really a pasta person, but I love me some rice. French fries, I love me some potatoes. And all of those things don't love you back. Yeah, sugar stimulates the same part of the brain as cocaine. Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew is my cocaine. And I like all of them. I like Baja Blast the most. Baja Blast is my favorite. But I'll drink them all. All of them. I ain't met a Mountain Dew yet that I didn't like, except for the kind of clear one. They made one that was like kind of looked like coconut milk. I ain't really like that one, but I always knew that they was gonna have one in there that I do like. I'm a soda person. I love sodas, so I had to, get off of that. Um, get off them sodas. And I got to get off of that. I'm going to eat what I want on the weekends. On the weekends, I got to, slow down. Like I acted crazy for my birthday. But I said, okay, it was my birthday weekend. I can have what I want. But I'm back, you know, being careful of what I eat this week, because I had cake and us going to the Brazilian steakhouse. But at the Brazilian steakhouse, I didn't really eat anything but meat. I had a salad. I kept it real classy because I wanted to taste the meat. So it was, that was definitely a protein overload that day. I didn't eat any. I ate one little small piece of cheese bread, and everything else was a uh, vegetable. I was trying to combat all that meat with fiber. So I had a salad, and then I had some broccolini. I love a good broccolini. I love broccolini. Even though sometimes broccoli, all of those crucifers vegetables give me gas, I still love broccolini. Yeah, I heard that diet sodas are just as bad, really, because the sugar that they use in diet sodas is just as bad as cane sugar. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard. And I'm on diet sodas to, try to make me not want real sodas. Like I have to have something. I can't just go cold turkey and not have no soda. So I've been doing diet. I have not had a real soda. If I go someplace, I always order a diet soda. If we go out to a restaurant or whatever, I've been getting diet sodas. So I have been drinking diet sodas. If you eat a huge amount of meat, it converts to sugar too. I never eat enough to do that, but that made me, girl. Then I probably was sugared out. I was probably sugared out because I ate more meat that day in one sitting than I have in a long time. I know that next day I was pooping, okay? But I was making sure I had, I was eating fiber and stuff to try to push that out because I definitely didn't want to be constipated with all that meat up in me. Yeah, somebody said it is. It's the chemicals in the diet sodas that are not good for us. But I'm gonna drink me a diet soda. I only have I try to like if I have a diet coke, I stretch that sucker out to last me all day. If I have like a bottle of diet coke, I'll drink like half of it for lunch and then I'll have the other half for dinner. I stretch it out. And I drink those, where that thing at? What's them little, them little packages? Oh, these. But I never use a whole pack in my water. I just use enough just to flavor the water. Just to give the water, uh, just so I can taste it. Not not until it's sweet. Now this is the only brand that I really like. Cause some of the other ones, they just, I don't know, they be too sweet. And whatever they sweeten with kind of gives me acid reflux. But I use just a little bit. Just a little. Just enough to flavor the water. Not even enough for it to be sick. See, I don't know if this person is trying to be funny. What do y'all think about that part of the watermelon? What kind of electrolyte drink mixes? Which ones? Yeah, what part of the watermelon? What are you talking about? I saw somebody on TikTok or somewhere. made a nice watermelon smoothie. It was watermelon, lime juice, and mint, I think. And oh, it looked good. Watermelon is really good for you. Well, somebody was saying that the watermelon rind does hold. Well, what do you mean? What part of the watermelon? You just put the red. You just put a slice of watermelon. So we're not understanding. I'm not understanding what you're saying. What do you think about that part of the watermelon? You just showed what your picture wasn't the white part. I've never done anything with the rind of the watermelon, but they're saying that you can cook that or boil it or something, and it's supposed to be really good for you. I've never tried it though. Or some people put that in a blender and blend it down. I saw somebody doing something with it wasn't just the white part, it was the white and the green. The whole entire rind of the watermelon. They say it's supposed to be good for you too. I'm not it's called Squincher Zero. Yeah, I've heard about that too, but I've never, because the rind, I heard my mother used to always say that the rind, if you eat the white part, you eat the white part when you constipated. If you're not, and you eat that, it can make your stomach hurt. And she used to always tell me, don't eat the white part when I was little. You eat that if you constipated because it'll gripe your stomach. So I'm not really sure. That's why, I've always stayed away from the rind because I grew up thinking that it would make your stomach hurt. So I'm not sure. Yeah, a lot of I saw something about someone cooking the rind and it was supposed to be good for you, and I'm not sure. Let me look and see if I can find an article about that. I gotta go check on my plants too. I ain't water my plants. Okay, it says not only do watermelon rinds contain all the nutrients found in the juicy fruit, but they also contain higher concentration of certain antioxidants, minerals, vitamins, and active ingredients. The hard peel has low calorie levels but high amounts of vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin B6, potassium, and zinc. So yeah, more people are starting to, use the entire um part of the fruit. The whole thing is supposed to be edible. But I grew up thinking that it would it makes you poop. My mama said it hurt your stomach if you eat too much, if you eat the white part. And she grew up in the country. So, it has been used for medicine because she said they had used it before if you were constipated, but they didn't just eat it just to be eating it. They ate it and used it for medicine. Okay, thank you, Phoenix. You were told that too, Melissa? That it'll hurt, it'll make your stomach hurt. Cause my mama used to say it'll make you, if you if you constipated or something, they would eat it back in the country. But if you just eating it to be eating it, it'll make your stomach hurt. She was like, don't eat the white part, just eat the red. And when she would cut it, she would make sure she only cut down to the rind. We never ate that. Oh, okay. Okay, RBS. Yeah, see, I never know. Some people be coming in here, saying some off the wall stuff. You don't have to be I just didn't understand what you were saying. And some people be thinking that they, saying little jokes and stuff. I just want to make sure. No, you fine. Just, if you have a question or something, just try to be more specific so we understand, because that's actually a good question, because there I have been hearing people more talk about that more. Yeah, we be getting trolls in here sometimes that, say little stuff that they think is funny that's not funny. Who made it like an applesauce, Phoenix? The person that you saw? Like blended it up? I think I saw somebody boil it though. To like make it softer. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I could eat it because it's not sweet. Once you get down to that part, it's not sweet. It don't taste like it don't taste like the red part. I don't think I could eat that. I don't think I want them nutrients. I don't know. You know how you just get used to eating a certain thing, eating it a certain way, and then, oh, okay. But the way she made it looked like she left some of the red part on the rind. I don't know. It's still gonna taste like rind because it's not enough. That's not enough to make it sweet. Yeah, but what's gonna make it sweet though? Unless I don't know. I don't know. Like I would have to taste it. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll try it because we have a decent. I don't know. Shit, the rind is tough. What if you cut it up enough and blend it? I wonder if you can put it in the juicer and just juice the whole thing. I wonder what that would taste like. But then I would be scared that would give me the shits or make my stomach hurt. That's the part I'm tripping off of. Like it making my stomach hurt. I might have to try it though and see what it tastes like. Cause I heard it's packed full of vitamins. But the watermelon is packed full of vitamins. Just eat the red part. You take a potassium supplement that has dried watermelon in it. Oh, okay. You just eat the watermelon. Yeah, because if you gonna blend up the rind, I would think that the rind, the especially the green part, I would think that would be the most. It's not sour. What's that taste? It's not really sour. It's a weird taste. It's a supplement for water retention. Yeah, the rind is bland, but it's got a weird taste though. It's not completely bland. It tastes funny. The white part, it's not sweet. It's not sour. It's a weird. It's not completely bland. It has a flavor. It has a flavor because I've tasted it. Yeah, it's like it was a watermelon here, but it's gone. It's a weird flavor. I see, and I'm one of those people that don't like salt on my watermelon. I don't see how people. I mean, I see how people do it, but I don't like it. I just like the watermelon just by itself. Watermelon is good. You don't have to add nothing to it. The only fruit that I like to add stuff to is strawberries. You can't get no really sweet strawberries no more. Back when I was little, them big old fat strawberries used to be sweet. Now them big fat strawberries be just as sour. I have to cut the strawberries up and put them in some sugar and let them sit in the refrigerator until they get, kind of like wet to eat them. Because strawberries don't be sweet no more. I don't like nothing on mine. I don't like that tahini. I don't like it on nothing. People, you know how they got all of them trucks. They not trucks. What are they? Like little carts that be out here on the street selling the fruit with the, and then, they cut the fruit up, the different types of fruit, and then they squeeze lime on it and sprinkle it with the tahine and sell it to you. I don't like that. I like the fruit, but I don't want all that stuff sprinkled on it. And then it had that one fruit in it that tastes like a potato. Yucca. Hooker. What is it called? Anybody in here know? Yucca. It looked like a potato. I may not be saying it right. Yucca. Okay, I'm definite. No, 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 no. I'm saying it right. Yucca. It's a cassava root. This. They be cutting that up and they put it in there with the, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, why did it get so dark? They got a little bit of light. I don't like the yucca. Yeah, it probably is. See, that would be one thing too. Yeah, yucca root. They be putting that in there with the fruit. with the and they be putting that tahini and lime juice on it. And they be selling it out them little, them little push cart things that the Hispanic, do they do that in your area? Out here in California, it's a lot of people, a lot of Hispanic people with the little push carts, and they be selling different things. When we used to live in Oakland, they would have these setups where they would have like the bacon wrapped hot dogs or bacon wrapped sausage, and they would sell them bacon wrapped sausage sandwiches. I mean, they would be cooking, have a whole flat top and everything. Most out here where we live now, I don't see people with the whole flat top, but I see people selling fruit and stuff in different areas. Phoenix said, I've never seen it before, but I don't frequent the carts. She sounds so bougie. I don't frequent the carts. Well, I don't really. I've bought the fruit and stuff before, but I don't do the bacon wrap. Um oh, your city been cracking down. Melissa say it's getting popular it's always been popular here in California. The street vendors. It depends on the area, though. And I think because we live in a more, I want to say, upscale area now, I don't see it as much as I used to when we lived in Oakland. I used to see it a lot out there, but I don't see it as much out here. I do see one little person, and they're always around the same area, and that's like in the Target parking lot. They usually be over there selling the fruit and stuff. So, but not as much as when we lived in. Oh yeah, and they sold the elote, the corn, the tacos. Girl, they got trucks out here. Everybody that do tacos got a taco truck. It's so many taco trucks in California. God dog. It's a taco truck on every corner in certain areas. Yeah, I don't really eat off them. Now when I was young, I was taco truck crazy. But I think my stomach done got too old for that shit now. I'll go to the restaurant before I frequent the trucks. I don't do the trucks like I used to. My stomach done got too old for that shit. I have to go to the restaurant. I still will eat some fast food. Like I still go to Taco Bell. I still like Taco Bell's Taco Supreme. I love me a Taco Supreme. But as far as like McDonald's and Burger King and stuff like that, I'm staying away from that. I will have me a good taco. And if I want to, like I told my husband, like I enjoy eating out. But if we eat out, I would prefer to go to a restaurant than go to, fast food. I'm not going to stop eating out just because I'm fat. I'm not even going to lie and say I'm going to do that because I know I'm not going to do that. Now, I will lay off the carbs. I will stop drinking regular sodas, but I ain't gonna lie and say I'm not going out. I'm going out. I like to eat out. And I told my doctor that. I said, I'm not gonna stop eating out. Now I'll stop drinking sodas and I'll lay off the carbs and stuff. And when I go out, I'll be conscious of what I'm eating. I know not to eat all the butter bread. Don't bring all that bread to the table because we can't have that shit. And I'm not going to Chinese restaurants. I know that the MSG and all of that kind of stuff is not good for me. I'm going to eat responsibly. It's really nothing at McDonald's. They fries are trash. They fries not good no more. The only thing that I really like at McDonald's is the what's the one I like? The Big Mac. That's it. Ain't nothing else there that I really like. I don't like their fries no. The only person fries that I really like is Five Guys. I love Five Guys fries, and I stay the hell away from them. That's if I really want some French fries, I really want to treat myself. I will give me some fries from Five Guys. That's a treat. But everybody else, I'm not really with it. Oh, when you cheat, you want Thai or Indian or pizza. I'm not really a Thai fan. I'm not an Indian. Every time I eat Indian food, it messes with my IBS. I like that burnt taste. I like that taste because it gives their fries taste real. Because when you do fries at home, they kind of have that same. Mine do. They kind of have that same kind of flavor, just slightly burnt. See, I'm not a cereal person no more. Taco Bell started down south where I grew up, and their food was so good. I still love me a good taco supreme. It ain't a whole lot of stuff at Taco Bell that I like either. I like the Crunch Wrap Supreme and the Taco Supreme. That's about it. I don't like a whole lot of stuff at Taco Bell. Yeah, that's how mine be tasting when I cook them at home. I think that's why I like um and the reason why mine tastes like that is whatever I cook, like the fish or whatever, you using that same grease to cook your fries. You know what I mean? So they always have a kind of not necessarily burnt, but just not a clean. Cause I don't never just cook French fries. So the oil ain't never clean that I cook my fries in. Either you done fry some chicken, you done fry some fish, you done fry something, and then the fries is the next thing that you cook. So they're gonna take on the kind of the flavor of whatever. It's really rare that I just cook some French fries and the oil be clean. Yeah, I don't either. There is very, very rare that I fry anything. I put it in the air fryer, but not fried with grease. Yeah, I don't drink that often. We got some margarita mix in the refrigerator now that ain't nobody touching. We don't really drink. Like my husband don't drink. Um, Not often, and I don't drink that often. I'm not really, if we go out to a restaurant and they have a bar or, whatever, they have a drink special or, oh, try the margarita waka. Then I'll be like, all right, then I'm gonna try that. That's the extent of my drinking. We done been on here for 2 hours. It's time for me to go. My throat getting dry and my water gone. I done been here long enough to drink my whole thing. So I got to go. Once my throat get dry and my lips start to get dry from talking, it's time for me to go. I need to put my little thing together and see if I can do a couple of little like pull-ups and stuff. And I need to water my plants. Um, I need to put on a shirt so I can go outside. Gizmo, don't start, please. Take Gizmo outside so he can use the bathroom. What time is it? It's 6:30. It's still early. You ready to go outside, buddy? Take him outside so he can use the bathroom, water my plants, check on my plants, and give me some water. Okay, girl, I got to have my water and I got to find my chapstick. I don't know what I did with my chapstick. The lips is dry. My lips always get dry if I talk too much. When I get to talking and carrying on, my lips get dry, my throat get dry. I need to start oh, here it is. Here my chapstick. I need to make sure I keep my chapstick. I love this one. It is mint. Vaseline Lip Therapy Mint. They got a mint and a cherry or something else, y'all. But I like the mint. I think I got this from the dollar store. But it's got when you put it on, it's got like a little tingle to it. That's my favorite. As a matter of fact, I got to go to the dollar store and get me another one so I can have one in all my different purses. Okay, you want a lip exfoliator? I think I had a sugar scrub for the lips. I don't know who it was by. I think I got it from like Sephora or somewhere. It came in like it had all the stuff for your face, and one of them was like a lip exfoliator. It was like a sugar scrub for the lips. Okay, y'all. I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but we're gonna talk about what happened after my appointment. So my appointment is at 9:50, I think. So that's what we'll talk about tomorrow. I'll tell y'all what the doctor said about my thumb because I can't make a fist. I can't close it down. This about as far as it'll go to make a fist. Like I can't do this with this hand. My thumb won't. It won't go over there. It won't even go. It won't. It barely touch. So I can just go like this with this thumb. I can't go. I can't do all that. So I don't know if they're going to. I'm pretty sure they're gonna schedule the surgery. That's what I'm kind of like banking on. Cause I know they're not gonna give me no more shots. Because my doctor was like, I think you shot out. I think you didn't took all the shots that you can take. Because they only give you so many because they don't want to blow the joint. So we'll see tomorrow. And I be mad because they won't let you take no pictures in or no video at Kaiser. They got big signs, no video, no pictures. I'd be like, damn, let my subscribers see what's going on. It's gonna be cool. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna x-ray it and probably talk to me about what they can do, and then we'll go from there. I'm very positive about this situation. I have really already made up my mind. I am willing to go through surgery. And I just know that the Lord is going to, heal this. He's going to fix it for me. He's going to put me in a position of healing. I'm going into it with a very positive frame of mind. No, I did not injure it. Trigger finger is caused by the overuse, basically, the tendon in your hand after a certain age just starts to deteriorate. And they say it usually happens with this finger and this finger. These two are the ones that most people have problems with. I've never had problems with this, just my thumb. And so it can be part of carpal tunnel. All of these tendons are, they all connected and they all related. So it can be overuse, it can be arthritis. Any of those things can be a major cause of trigger finger. That's what I have. So I'm going into it with a very positive frame of mind. I'm gonna let the doctor listen to what the doctor has to say. But it's already in my mind that if surgery is the option, I'm willing to have surgery because I don't want this to keep happening. This has kept me from crocheting. It has, basically stopped something that I really enjoy doing. And I don't want it to do that. So I will see you guys tomorrow and we will talk about what the doctor said. I love you guys. Thank you so much. We had a really good conversation. So y'all go and look at the catfish videos so you can see what I was talking about. So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye.